You made some big plays tonight, and a couple other guys on defense also. They talk about the importance of that, killing on drives, making big stops and plays.
Well, I mean, negative yardage plays, at any time is a great help to a defense, especially on third down. And, I feel like some things that maybe aren't shown are the pressures where the quarterback has to throw it away. I know we got a lot of those. Our defensive line did a great job running the quarterback down, making him feel our presence. And, obviously it's great when it's instead of 3rd and 3 or the next play, it's 4th and 8 after a negative yardage, sack, TFL, something like that. So
your closing speed really stood out. How much of that is anticipation? How much of that maybe you gained a half a step somewhere?
It's difficult to say. I mean, I don't consider myself very fast relative to a lot of the other people on the team, or the people that are my size. I think that you may be exaggerating how fast I am. I don't know.
What does it mean to you to see Ambry Thomas, who wasn't even really playing, practicing full until the week of the game, step up and have the kind of game he did and do what he's done so quickly?
I mean, Ambry is, one of the hardest workers on the team, and I was worried about him going into game week. I knew that he's a great corner, obviously, as you can see from his play, but he had a lot less preparation than a lot of our opponents and us as a team. So to see him come out and to make the plays that he did, it was just great to see. He's a great player, great person, and you love to see, someone that a good person, make the great plays.
So. Jordan, when did you know that Ambry would be playing in this game?
When he came back in camp, a week or two ago, I didn't know if he was I didn't necessarily know how bad or how long it was gonna take him to get back to the team, but when I saw him put the pads on in practice, I knew that we gained, obviously, I feel one of the best corners in the country in a lot of respects.
And during those practices, did that assuage your concerns at all, just seeing him back on the field?
We have great corners all around, I feel like. Vincent Gray, Levert, and, everyone else on the defense. I wasn't worried about how we were going to play. It's obviously reassuring to have another great corner out there on the field, but, I wasn't worried.
Jordan, not a lot of defensive penalties tonight. Can you sort of speak to the fine line between playing aggressively and not committing penalties, especially in the secondary, I guess?
I think that we've just grown up as a defense. We have a lot of experience, players in the back seven, and we just know how to play. I feel like it's kind of difficult to say. I think everyone has been doing a great job during camp of honing their skills and understanding, what you can do, what you can't do, and I don't know, I feel that we've practiced very well up until this point, and, that's probably one of the reasons.
You've been on the team now a couple of years. To see, given what Tariq has gone through the last couple of years, what was it like to see him kind of get back again?
It's been good. He's gone through a lot, and, when healthy, we have probably one of the best receiving corps in the country. So seeing an athlete and a receiver as good as him be able to come back out here, make plays, and get that touchdown, it kind of reminded me of the other touchdown. I can't remember what game it was, but it might have been a year ago or 2 years ago. We had basically a diving touchdown, but I don't know. I'm just happy that if it was any of our teammates just getting back out there, being able to make plays, being healthy.
Were you happy with the way the defense played against the run tonight?
We have some things to clean up. They did a lot of screens. They tried to move us side to side. I feel that we did a good job in a lot of respects with our responsibilities individually and as a defense. And, at the end of the game, obviously, they got a big chunk play that increased their total yards. But I feel like totally we have some things to improve on, but, we have a good foundation going forward.
That rush package with Aiden, Josh, Mike, and Cody, what do you think that adds to the defense?
I mean, it just adds pressure to the quarterback and something for the other team to think about. And when you think about it, we have a lot of other people that could fill the roles of, you know, everyone in that package or anyone on the field at that time. We have a lot of great players that a lot of speed, a lot of power, a lot of good pass rushing, and we have a lot of depth in that respect. So.
When was that implemented?
I can't really remember, but you know, it's here now, so that's really all that's important.
Did you guys give Levert a hard time for the pick six that got away from him?
I think he was giving himself enough of a hard time, and there's obviously going to be more of those situations for him to come, and he's going to be making a lot of great plays going forward. So, you know, I guess maybe after a few games and of him making some big plays, you know, maybe we can get on him about it. But I feel like a lot of our players, there's not going to be a bigger critic than yourself. So I'll just let him deal with that for now.
When you say the defense, I mean, there's things you want to improve, there's things you want to work on. Is that felt in practice right now? Like, does it still feel like a work in progress, or was it kind of surprising tonight?
Well, I mean, we know that there's going to be some different things when you come out in an actual game, different speed, faster reads, all that. And, you know, I feel that we were happy with how we played. They scored 14 points on us, like, not late game, and that was short field after 2 turnovers. And I feel if we had, you know, a larger field that they had to cover, we would have been able to stop them. So, you know, the numbers are a little misleading, I feel like, and obviously there are going to be a lot of things to work on. If, you know, it was in a sack or a TFL every play, there would be nothing to work on. So, you know, there were a lot of positive yardage plays, so we got a lot of things to improve on.